Hey, my Legion, how y'all doing today? I got some movie reviews for you. It's kind of like a movie review triple threat, but the main movie is Captain America, Captain America: Civil War. Special thank you to my friend Tony for hooking me up. And Tony changed his channel name, and I'm still trying to get used to the new channel name. I'm so used to being called the Wrestling Talent, just like Trav changed his channel name to Average Review, and then I'm so used to calling him Travage, and just like Josh Farrell's, started Josh Farrell, and then he went through so many different channel changes. I'd call him Josh Farrell's the whole time. I think he's back to Josh Farrell's on his channel, though, I'm pretty sure. Well, anyways, I think. I have to look. Well, anyways, back to Captain America: Civil War. This is a brand new Marvel movie, and it features. This one features there's so much destruction going on when they're fighting and stuff. Lots of people are losing their lives, and then they want to have an injunction where the UN would be in charge of them, and they actually be regulated and stuff like that. And they'd have to abide by some type of law instead of just being vigilantes, as that's what they were called. They're trying to do the right thing, but a lot of people have been killed during their whole excursions to fight evil. And they start fighting amongst themselves. Tony Stark, Iron Man, played by Robert Downey Jr., really found a great role that suits his smart alecky personality in the movies. Iron Man really suits him real well. And Captain America doesn't agree. And then it gets to the point, there's so much stuff happens in it, with the Winter Soldiers and stuff like that being controlled by Hydra. It's actually his friend Bucky. And there's a lot of stuff goes on, and they eventually, most of the Avengers end up fighting each other, and there's lots of people in there, including Spider-Man coming out, the new Spider-Man, and he's really good. The scene with him and Tony Stark are really good, even though his voice reminded me a lot of Michael J. Fox in his prime, and it was really entertaining, especially seeing them fight. That was the main thing, seeing all the Avengers fight against each other. It was really cool. And I don't want to give away. There's a lot more that goes on in the story. It goes to prove that strong characters and a good script really make the movie, because they got the action pretty much and the CGI pretty much down pat. That's pretty much what you'd expect in one of these movies. But it helps the characterization, and the script helps push the movie along, and it does It does a great job. I really enjoyed the movie. It pretty much ended the only way it really could have ended. And it's within the last, I'm not giving anything away, 30 minutes or so, it could be called anticlimactic in some ways, you know what I mean? If you ever fought with your friends, and things are kind of fucked up, it kind of ends like that. I'm not giving away anything. And it does have probably the funniest. I said the best cameo from Stan Lee was in Deadpool, but probably the funniest was in this one. Really good. And I liked the movie real well. A special thank you to my buddy Tony. I give Captain America: Civil War. I don't want to give away that much about the movie. That's the way I like my movie reviews to be. I probably give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. The other movies I saw was, I saw Hell Behind the Bars on Film Rise, one of the Troma movies. And it was an early Italian women in prison movie, because back in the 70s and 80s, women in prison movies were really popular. And you don't see them that much anymore. And this was a really cheesy one. Because it was an Italian one I really liked. This isn't it. This must be the other one that they did. Because, sometimes they get confused on some of these. Lots of nudity. Lots of making out and stuff. And there's a scene when they're out. All the girls were out in, I guess the exercise yard. It's really a really dilapidated looking prison. And they had a group of girls, and it looked like they were playing Duck, Duck, Goose. That was funny. That was really dumb. And Troma picked the movie up, the figures. I really enjoyed this film, though. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10. I think my dad would have liked it. Called a nudity in it. And then the last one is a new one I found out about last week on Netflix called It's either We Are Twisted Effin' Sister or This Is Twisted Effin' Sister. And Effin' is of course, the swear word, and they put a couple stars on there. And if you know Twisted Sister, they curse a lot. I remember my friend John Walkowitz, when I was still in school, I had been high school, that's why we got a VCR. He let me borrow a Twisted Sister concert that was on a video company that's no longer around. It went away back in 1991 called Avco Embassy. Or it was just Embassy Home Video. And they did a concert video. And basically, I mean, the cleanest thing were the songs. And then in between, Dee Snider was swearing a lot. I mean, he swears sometimes in the songs, though. But I mean, the songs are primarily swear word free. And basically, this movie is talks about their origins, part of their origins, all the way up till they get signed. And this isn't a spoiler. And then it said that, then they had that Stay Hungry with those hit songs on it. And it said, and it leaves right at that part. And he said, the rest of this is a story for another time, so they might be making another movie, which is cool. But their origins actually started in 1972, believe it or not. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know that. I didn't hear about them until We're Not Gonna Take It. And, they really went on the video charts and stuff like that and really got famous. This is a very entertaining movie. It's very simply done, just them talking pretty much. And like talking for interviews with fans and stuff, and then like old VHS clips. And it's a long one too, 2 hours and 14 minutes, just like the Captain America one was 2 hours and 27 minutes. As far as documentary goes, this is a great one. I give this a full on 10 out of 10. It's very entertaining. It really keeps you riveted. I mean, Captain America. I mean, I'm not saying it's better than Captain America, Civil War, but I mean they're different movies. But I really enjoyed this one too. So, I mean, the ones to see are definitely Captain America Civil War, and definitely the Twisted Sister one. Hell Behind the Bars, you probably see it at any time. That's an old one from Troma. I saw that on FilmRise, through my Roku. So, there you have it. But the one to really go see is both Captain America and the Twisted Sister one. Those are both really good. So, until next time, buddy, thank you again, Tony. And also, Tony took a photo. We put on Facebook of the movie poster and stuff like that, and I asked if I could use it for a thumbnail. He said I could, so thank you again, Tony, for that. And until next time, everybody, please take care of my legion. Hope you like this movie review triple threat, with the main one being the new Captain America movie, of course. All right, take care, everybody.